We've compiled a list of our top 5 sewing tips, so you can sew smarter, not harder. Number 1. If you live in a dry climate, your threads can end up drying out over the course of several years. This can weaken them, making them more susceptible to breaking when you sew with them. Instead of throwing out your old thread, try remoisturizing them first. Drop your thread into a plastic Ziploc bag along with a drop of water and leave it in your freezer overnight. Most of the time, this will solve your dry thread problem. Number 2. Have an embroidery machine with a larger sized hoop. It's sometimes a struggle to keep your designs from puckering in the middle away from the hoop support, but we've got a trick to solve this problem. Take a wash-away thread, such as rinse and gone, and stitch all around your design area before doing your embroidery. This will provide additional support so your designs won't pucker. Then wash your embroidery or take a damp toothbrush and brush away the thread. It'll disappear like magic. Number 3. If you're sewing with a cotton thread in your sewing machine and have a thread break, the way that the thread breaks can actually tell you a lot about what went wrong. If it looks a little shriveled up, that means the thread snapped from a great surge of tension. So much that it pulled the thread until it snapped, then sprang back a little. If this happens, try loosening your tension, or ensure you're sewing with the correct size needle. If it looks like a clean break, that means it was cut by something. Change your needle, check the needle plate for burrs, or burrs somewhere else in the machine. A well-maintained machine will always sew the best. Number 4. Have you ever used a sideless bobbin and wondered how the thread keeps its shape without anything holding it together? This is because the thread is sprayed with a glue that keeps it stuck in this shape. As handy as these bobbins are, the glue can come off while it's running in your machine and cause a sticky buildup that's harder to clean out than lint. We always recommend plastic-sided bobbins wound with a thread that has zero glue or residues applied to it, so your machine stays clean and happy. Number 5. Any great quilt starts with piecing, but how do you take your piecing to the next level? Most people will use a standard 50 or 40 weight medium-sized thread to do all their piecing. However, we recommend using a finer thread, such as this 80 weight cottonized polyester thread called Deco Bob. Take a look at the difference. Using a thread almost half the weight in the top and bottom makes a huge impact on seam bulk, which is especially useful when doing foundation paper piecing or anywhere you have a lot of sharp corners or small pieces coming together. It also reduces the stiffness in your project. And since Deco Bob is a polyester thread, it's incredibly strong and will hold your piecing together over time. We post a new sewing tip on Facebook and Instagram every Tuesday for #TipTuesday. So if you like this video, don't forget to follow us there for a fresh weekly tip.